Hello lords and ladies, welcome back to episode 16 of our Targaryen playthrough. We're continuing as King Aemon the Great Flame Targaryen. So in the last episode we managed to reclaim the titles of our father, Prince Rhaegar. But we're not going to stop there because we want to see the Targaryens rise again to great power that they once had. And at the moment, this is just not cutting it. So this is the lands we own here. This is under our Kingdom of Dragonstone. We also have some lands in Tyrosh, which I do want to get rid of actually at some point. And our realm capital is still here on the steppes. So we need to move that to, not to Storm's End, to the Red Keep. We want to have our realm capital here and rule from here. We also want Joffrey gone from the Crown Lands, to be honest, so we're going to be working on that. At the moment we're in a truce with him, so not much we can do about that, but he is a drunkard. We've had him excommunicated in the last episode and he's irritable, so all these things sort of affecting him, making him more stressed, affecting his health. So I'm hoping that he's not going to live too much longer. He is 60 now. So his primary heir is, who's that? You? His son? Yeah, so he had a son that died, slain in battle. I don't remember if that's when our battle started in 341, but anyhow, so that's his son. So this is his primary heir, Colton Baratheon. The Baratheons looking very blonde. So we want to see the Baratheons gone from the Crown Lands, really. We're not a complete tyrant. We don't want to completely make the Baratheons extinct, but we're not a fan of Joffrey, so we're going to try and get rid of him. That's on the agenda. We obviously have our dragon eggs still. We're not getting an option at the minute to try and hatch the dragon egg. I don't know what we need to do to trigger that, but I'm hoping it'll trigger at some point. We're also going to try and save some money when we increase our monthly income to fund another expedition and hopefully try and get some more dragon eggs before we hatch the one that we've got and try and do them all in one go. So yeah, that's where we're at. Thank you so much for watching the last episode and for the comments that you guys left. Really appreciate it. I was informed that there is a mod to get rid of Lover's Pox. I think I'm going to keep it at the minute, just for that little bit of natural dread, which you would get from somebody with Lover's Pox, I imagine. So we're going to keep it at the minute. But that's good to know for further playthroughs. I might have a look at that mod and install that. So, without further ado, let's see what we can do. So, we probably should actually take a look at our council and our courtiers. So, we've got Jarrett, who is our nephew, and our steward. Do we have anyone who's any better? No. So, he can stay. We're happy about that. We have a decent chancellor. We do have a better chancellor in one of our vassals, actually. And then we have her. She's a powerful vassal. Do we want to keep her on side, or do we just go for... So this is our brother-in-law, but I think we will replace him, actually, with this guy. Yeah, we'll assign this guy as our chancellor. Our spy master, she's done well for us so far, and we don't have anyone better as yet, so we'll leave her be. Our marshal, do we have... Okay, so we have a knight that's better. Rick Pearl, let's have a look at this guy. He's our marshal and acclaimed knight, but he is infirm. We didn't get any giant babies from these two, which is really such a shame, actually. But I think we will replace him. We married this guy off to our ex-wife. Is that going to be a good idea, actually? Maybe we'll maybe we leave this guy for now. Let's have a look at our admiral, because our admiral's really quite poor. So we do want somebody. In fact, she's a powerful vassal and she's alright at both marshal and stewardship. So I think we're going to assign her. We'll have her on protect trade at the moment. That little boost, I think that gave us a little tiny bit extra. Septim we obviously catch in. Our Castellan, Targaryen Thorn. Did we put him in that place, or... We probably we might best be using somebody who's good at stewardship, to be honest, at the minute. So this... But do we want somebody who's loyal to us as our Castellan? I don't suppose it matters, really. Targaryen has really been quite loyal. His family before him was loyal to Rhaegar, I think. So, do we keep him? Or do we replace our Castellan for somebody with stewardship? I'm wanting to rebuild, so... Potentially. This guy... he's a powerful vassal who doesn't expect anything from us. Okay. We could maybe have our nephew then. We could replace Targaryen with our nephew, because he's got excellent stewardship. He's a fortune builder. I think... Yeah, I think let's do that. Let's have people that really are quite close to us. Okay, so that improved it a tiny little bit. We've got our wife. She's not the best at stewardship. She's terrible, actually, at stewardship. I might put her on court politics instead, because she's better at that. And we want to be on domestic affairs. What does this do? Vassal prestige. Vassal opinion increases. Okay. So that's our council. We do have a lot of prisoners to go through as well. And there's the commander of the city watch. So we can fire him. It's not showing any other characters, so I don't know if we have to fire him and then we'll get to choose, but I don't know if I dare fire him at the minute, to be honest. City of Goldguard Heights, sorry. Okay. I don't know whether we just sway this guy to make him like us, or whether we can actually replace him. He doesn't seem that great, to be honest. He is High Valyrian, though. He's High Valyrian. Maybe we sway him then. And try and... Yeah, let's start swaying him. Let's get him on our side a little bit. What can we do with our mace? Is there anything we can do? We'll leave him actually on regular duties, because we don't want to be spending any more money at the moment. Prisoners. Now, let's see if there's any people that we can ransom. Or what we can do with them. Let's see. Do you know what? We'll take the 35 gold for you. Who else have we got? What can you give us? 10, we'll take it. Okay. They all have the same liege, so we can't. 50. Lordship of Hazewood. Okay, yeah, we'll let you loose. Anyone else? Okay. We'll let those tick over. And then I'll see if there's anyone that we can recruit. Oh, okay. Our brother John died from his wounds. That's quite sad. I wanted to see what came of John, and he didn't really amount to anything in this series. I don't know if he normally does or doesn't, but yeah, nothing came of him in this particular series. So we'll take the coin from people. Do we have his son with us? Yes, we do have him with us. He does. We can marry him off. So let's have a look. He could be quite handy to us. Oh, let's think of what we need from him. We probably want inheritable traits. Maybe someone who's beautiful, but not that old. He's only a young lad. Oren is, but she's lowborn. Mind you, he's actually lowborn as well. I don't think that really matters. Are there any High Valyrians left? I can't remember. We probably looked last time, but I've not played on this save. No, there's no High Valyrians with inheritable traits. And there's only... Okay, never mind. Inheritable. What about Westeros Valyrian? There is Larissa. Yeah, and then Tossie. Valyrian, none with inheritable. Okay, fine. So let's sort them by age. And let's see who we've got. Elsie Rivers. Lucinda. Who's got decent? She's got good diplomacy. They're all lowborn. She's lustful. Temperate, content, humble. Yeah, I think this one. I think you'll do. Then that proposal. Yeah, so that's a shame that John came to nothing. Okay, fine. We'll let a little bit of time tick over. Okay, awesome. I'm going to quickly go through these prisoners now. Oh, hang on. A new home. I am informed my hostage, Joffrey, has at last arrived from the Iron Throne. King Joffrey's grandson will no doubt be anxious about his new life in Dragonstone. Trust in your grandfather. I reassure him you'll be treated well here. Interesting. I forgot all about... Oh, he's got the dark hair of the Baratheons. His mum is a Martell, though. And she is in prison. She's our prisoner. Interesting. Draw you to your room. Joffrey, what can we do with you? You've got the martial education. So I don't think I can. Who's? Oh, he's still classed as travelling. We need to let him get here. There we go. He's here. He's arrived. We can choose a guardian. Do we want to be his guardian? We don't have any wards currently, so we could be. And we can convert his culture to High Valyrian. Let's do that. Let's send that proposal. We're not the best at martial though, but who cares? He's a Baratheon. Yeah, I'm going to quickly look through these prisoners, see if there's anyone that we can recruit. We might execute a couple, and I'll come back to you with my decisions. Okay, so Aemon is a forgiving character, and he's honest, so we're going to probably take a lot of stress if we start executing people, which is what I initially had in mind. However, because we are doing it as a light roleplay, we won't. So Jate, we're going to send quite a few people to the wall, so we're going to banish you. Are you any good to us? Let's have a look. No, you're not. We will banish you. Bethany, you are a child, so we will just we get a hook. He loses 20 opinion of us. But do you know what? We're letting you out, so we'll take it. This guy has 25 martial, so we're going to... he's a brilliant strategist. We're going to try and recruit him, if he will. He will accept. Yeah, we'll just try to recruit him. There's a couple more children. We also... She's a Martell, and we typically have a good relationship with the Martells. So we will... I think we'll just allow her to go. We'll just release her. That's fine. She can just leave. This is a child. Oh, we're losing a load of dread here, but... Okay, so if we get a hook, we don't lose the dread. That's good to know. She's a Baratheon, but she's not like an important Baratheon. She doesn't have any claims or anything like that. She's not like a threat to us in any way. So we'll negotiate the release of her and we'll take a hook. And then this guy has 24 martial. He's a brilliant strategist, an overseer, an unyielding defender. So will we be able to recruit him? We can recruit. Can we demand his conversion? He will not accept. We'll take the hook on him then maybe, and we'll try and recruit him. Okay, so let's empty down these prisons a little bit. Okay, and we're going to move our realm capital over here. So what before it was blocking us from claiming any taxes or anything over here, but I think we're good now. We need some control. So let's see, council, increase control. Yeah, we need to increase the control here. 21 months until we get this under control. Pay the ransom. Yes, fine. We can join a grand tournament. There's a plague not far from us as well. Do we want to join a tournament? Whose tournament is it? Down in Dawn. What's Aemon good at? He's got good prowess. And he's got good diplomacy. Yeah, we might actually join a tournament. We haven't... I don't think we've had him do a tournament yet. And it might be quite good for him. He's just become a king. He wants to show off a little bit. So there's danger. We will hire some mercenary guards just to make the travel a bit safer. We're going to have to try avoid these plagues. So let's customize the route a little bit here. Let's bring you down. That's not making much difference. What if we... What did I just do? Get rid of that. And then on the way back, we'll hit some more places. Let me plot this out a little bit. No, we don't want to do that. Take that one off. There's any... In fact, we'll come to the Citadel. We might as well go all around the houses here. And try and avoid this plague. That's not... We'll go up this way. Right, are we avoiding? We're not avoiding it enough for my liking, to be honest. So... After Timberlin... We'll come down and hit Summerhall. Okay, so we should be avoiding the plague, and we're hitting some Dragon Law places on the way. So, excellent. We could do with probably a forest guide. We'll get rid of a lot of the... Not getting rid of everything. There's free medium chance of danger, free low. But we're gonna risk it, I think. And we'll join the tournament. Okay, so my fellow attendee Marcus Garrison is hosting a grand tournament competition in the vicinity of the elbow, and time has come for us to depart. We shall represent the House of Targaryen and make the High Valyrian people proud. While we are there, we should also seize the opportunity to experience the Sand Dornish culture. I can't wait. Excellent. Journeying through Freelock, I passed by a peculiar-looking tent splayed open with yet more peculiar-looking occupant inside. Come in, O mighty king. I can tell you have many miles to go, and I can offer you a region of your future travels for a modest price. So it costs us 10 gold. Don't really want bad omens, to be honest. But he can join our court. 22. Learning. Not in... Yeah, do you know what? Come and join us. Okay. have the perfect job for you. We could hire him as our sworn shield. I don't think we actually have a sworn shield as yet, and I do love a giant. You guys should know by now that I do love a giant. So I think, watch me speak. That's how stressed are we? We're not stressed at all. Yeah, let's hire him. Okay, my daughter Rhaegar has given birth to a son. Oh, this is Rhaegar's son, so this is a potential future heir. So, Rhaegar, I think we'll probably call him Rhaegar. Everybody loved Rhaegar. Let's get him off to a good start. We'll name him after the beautiful, beloved Prince Rhaegar. Dragonlaw, Summerhall. I could have sworn that I could still smell the burning ruins of Summerhall. A tragedy occurred here, yeah, but I am intent on finding information that led to King Aemon the Unlikely to host such an intricately planned hatching ritual here. Very little remains of the Summer Mance's construction, only piles of scorched brick and the occasional pane of glass. The undergrowth has taken over, however, making it difficult to look for clues. Thankfully, my efforts pay off. My diligent searching reveals the scraps of the king's notes buried under some fallen bricks. I'll have to piece them together myself, but this is good progress. Your dragon law increases. Excellent. Okay, so we're not going to take part in the first event, so we're going to switch the target to the intent, sorry, to befriend. I think let's. She likes us already. Let's try and make some friends. Let's maybe befriend the Lannisters for now. The furthest away from us, so we're not going to be sort of contesting them for any lands anytime soon. So let's try and befriend King Rollum and see how we get on. We're not taking part in the melee. We might try and take part in the duel, but we're not really good at anything, to be honest. So for now, we don't really have much money to spend either at the moment. So let's. You may get county control, popular opinion, and interactions. Yeah, okay. Let's go to the village. Okay, a group of women take one of the houses as their primary weaving workshop, and I can clearly grasp that they're having a lively conversation about the ongoing tourney. I lean in on the window with great care of remaining unnoticed. And that man Stefan, I can't believe they caught him yesterday in the act. One of them says, while expertly weaving in some threads. Did I hear that right? We learn of his secret. Could learn a thing or two about their technical knowledge. I heard nothing. What's Stefan? Let's learn. Oh, we learned of his murder secret. Okay. Excellent. Right, we're going to just skip through all of this because I don't think we'll be taking part in anything but the duel, and I'll bring you back if we do qualify for the duel. Okay, and as we're watching the melee unfold, Mistress Serene of Harmward is making eyes at us. So, Aemon is his father's son, so I think he's going to give her a little smile and a wink in return, and she's going to get 50 opinion of us. Okay, and we've got a pit point. I am going to take Save the Crown just for the control growth, because we need that at the moment, probably more than anything else. And then if we stick to Marshall, I'll take Never Back Down next, I think. But for now, we'll take this. I did just ransom someone else, so we are trying to still get some coin back. Our wife, Cassella, has just given birth to twins, so this is excellent. Prince Aerion and Prince Aria. I don't really like her name. Let's change. Baylor, Aerion and Baylor. Let's see. Aerion and Alaris. We'll go with that. Let's just have a look at our twins. So he has got the handsome trait and she has got the lover's pox, unfortunately. Poor Alaris has got the lover's pox from us. We are to blame. Has our wife got it now? She doesn't as yet. I do feel bad that our daughter's got that. Whoops. Okay, and this is interesting. So I just got the pop-up to say that our alliance has changed to King Oliver of the Reach because he is now a ruler. So this is who we betrothed our daughter Daenerys to, and his mum was the dwarf. She was queen of the Reach, and she was murdered. So that's interesting. I wonder who. We obviously can't see now who her we can't see who her rivals were. But we can. Oh, hang on, we can. She looks like she had a couple of rivals, which is unfortunate. Oh, we qualified for the duel. Okay, I didn't think we were going to qualify, but we did. I was too busy looking into this murder. So this guy was her rival. How did she die? Died from a seizure. Oh, Quincy. Sorry, Quincy. Interesting. So yeah, I always get caught up in the stories that go on in this game. So the duel contest has begun. We are ready, but we're probably not going to be any good, to be honest. I vowed to myself I wouldn't contest in this tournament. I can't consider it a less fair approach. He's honest, so I think it's going to give us too much stress. Yeah, we won't do that. We'll Okay, so it happens a split second as our blades clash thunderously. The hilt of Brian's weapon slips past, smacking off the back of my sword hand. Reeling backwards to gain some space, I clutch at my hand with my free one, sword held limply in front of me. Throbbing pain radiates up my arm as I wriggle my fingers curiously. It appears to not be heavily damaged, if it is at all, but inspection is tricky as I weave backwards to avoid a blow from the advancing Brian. He grins, clearly seeing an advantage, and sails another blow just past my flank. I can't simply dodge forever. My hand will need to be dealt with one way or another. Okay, so there's only one thing for it. It's combined prowess and intrigue challenge, which we are terrible at. So it's 20% chance that our score increases moderately and we gain ambidextrous. 52% chance our score decreases moderately, or 27. We drop the weapon entirely. Okay, whatever happens, I do not back down. Switching to a two-handed stance might assuage some of the pain, but won't help much if my hand is actually damaged. We're gonna just take the risk. We won't back down. Your injured hand gives out. We gain the trait wounded. Okay. I think we're gonna be out on the first round, to be honest. A screeching chorus of metal on metal rings out as two blades scrape down each other's lengths, sparks glittering as they fall to the ground. I look for advantages, thinking back to when I saw an opportunity to use my other hand during the duel. The duel is still so close. Okay, his victor could be either of us. Must remember my training. Are you scared? Combined prowess and diplomacy. That might work in our favour. Yeah, we're going to go for this and hope for the best. Did we get it? Does that mean it's gone to 100%? We've won! Excellent. But we are wounded. I don't think we really want to I don't think we really want to qualify, but we can't concede, can we? We can't. We've just been made king. He's come here to show off. He's we can't concede. We're gonna go for it, and let's just hope that we don't get fatally wounded. Okay. Almost unconsciously, I start unscrewing the pommel of my weapon. Finally, a chance. Use the pommel as a missile. Your score increases minutely. We gain roguish duelist, but we get stress because we're honest. Or best kick a man while they're down. Your score increases moderately. Yeah, let's try that approach. Okay, I'm winning this fight by some margin. I just need to hold it together for a few minutes more. I must remember my training. Are you scared? We'll go for that again. Oh, I think I think that means we've lost that one. Yeah, Hubert changes tack suddenly and I sense the end is near. I can barely keep my defence up against his precise blows, my energy draining fast. I raise my arm to yield rather than prolong the inevitable. Oh, we yielded? Oh, yeah, okay, he's knocked us out, that's fine. We took part, we won the first round. We'll take it. And I think that we will just spectate the final. We're not. We'll go back to attempting to befriend our target. There's always next time. Yeah, we don't want to qualify, to be honest. Okay, the tournament's over, so we'll make our way back. We didn't get to befriend the Lannister that we wanted to befriend either, but that's fine. We'll make our way back. We'll hit in some Dragon Lore places on the way back, so it's not a complete lost cause that we went. Let's see. I will do it. It is a prowess chance. We've got a good chance of doing it, actually. When we won the duel, we got some gold and some prestige. We'll take it. A person of interest to you was Gordon of Boar's Tusks. Why was she a person of... Oh, she was the one who was giving us the eyes. Ah, that's a shame. We were going to look at romancing her. We were going to try and seduce her. But alas, she has died. That is a shame. She's fecund as well. We could have probably got some more children from her. But never mind. Okay, let's see. Begin to argue. Listen to me, need to work together. We gain. Progress wasn't increased by 10 days. Travel gains safe routes. Yes, we'll take this. Visited the Citadel. Upon arrival at the Citadel, I am directed by an Archmaester to a collection of books. They look ancient, but are clearly well looked after. I should find a comfortable chair somewhere. It seems this book is rather thick. The book goes into rather intrinsic detail about the various known hatching of eggs, starting from the Targaryens' emigration to Dragonstone from old Valyria all those years ago. I must start studying. Our dragon lore increases. Great. Okay. So somebody's cut our purse strings. Stop or I'll have your head. One of my guards shouts at him and the thief turns around, giving us an angry, shifty stare. Is this the thief, Gerald? Have a job, think of the money as your first payment. It's quite good at intrigue, but we have a couple of good intrigue characters. I think we'll yeah, I think you can steal from me. We're not going to take lightly to that. Let's see. The Wandering Knight. There's a loud ruckus by the market stalls with two men yelling at one another. Before we can make our way there, a man has already stepped in between and talked them down. Turns to a strict approach. No banner or mark telling of any liege lord. Perhaps a Wandering Knight. Martin Goldflowers. Not bad. He's alright. An honourable knight like you should serve a lord like myself. Okay, 25 gold. Can I offer you a drink? I don't have time for this vagrant. But yeah, let's just go quicker. We're not too bothered about him, to be honest. Visited Highgarden. We got some diplomacy lifestyle experience. One herb for you. The impressive defensive structure at the peak of Garden Bounds Forest is quite something. As I wander along the outer perimeter, I notice a peculiar person in the distance. She appears to be mumbling to herself, all the while stopping to crouch and collect what appears to be herbs of various kinds. Okay, so what does this herb do? We spend some prestige and gain stress. No, we're not going to do that. Would you be interested in becoming my personal physician? Aptitude is excellent. Yeah, if she's excellent aptitude, yeah, why not? Why not? Let's get her in. Okay, my name is Master Omi. He notices me in the distance, turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast, yes, incomparably vast. So stay a while and listen. Pull a meeting, intrigued. No, we're impatient. We're not going to do that. And our personal physician is a lunatic. Of course she is. That makes complete sense. Let's see if we can find her a spouse at least. I'll look at that in a second. Let's see. We don't need... we're going to have to get rid of this. We must help them charge. Kill all of the bandits. Yes, let's just do that. Okay, let's pause here a second. We don't need inheritable... Hello? There we go. We don't need inheritable traits. Let's search by prowess. And let's get this guy. Matrilineal. Thank you very much. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's see. Hosting such an extravagant shindig as yesterday can be expensive. You should pay me for the prestige. Who? Lord Alan Chelstead. He's our vassal. He's a powerful vassal, but doesn't expect anything from us. His wife's terrified of us, but he's not. Let me compensate you. I'm absolutely not giving him 100 gold. Maybe we can... don't want him to get away cookers either. Okay. And come closer to forming a rivalry, that's fine. Dragonlaw, Rhaenysis Hill. What was once home to some of the fiercest dragons, this Colossus is not but a ruin. As I walk its tunnels, I am in awe of its sheer magnitude and held captive by the weight of its significance. Gripped as I am, I almost do not notice the dusted papers in the rubble. They appear to hint at the hatching techniques utilised by the dragon keepers. This will come in handy. It absolutely will. Okay. And we made it home. Excellent. Got plenty of experience. Our daughter was ill while we were travelling, but she seems to be fine now. Let's see. Your befriend target has arrived. Okay, that's an old notification. We're not going to go to another. In fact, I think you can check what events that. Yeah, you can check what events are on. I should have checked the other one and noticed that I'm not going to be good at any of them. So that's my bad. I need to remember to check what events are actually part of the tournament before I agree to go to it next time, so that we're not wasting our time. What's Rhaegar looking like? He's not bad. Intricate web weaver. Quite interesting playing as a intrigue character. Completely forgot the we gained scarred, that's okay. Yeah, we're not good. Oh, dragon egg hatching, it's here. We're missing some piety. Okay. What does it cost us? 500 gold. Do we want to do that, or do we want to fund another expedition to Old Valyria and then do hatching in the next? What to do? We need more money regardless, so we're going to let some time tick on until we've built more money up, and then I will try and make the decision about whether we go for go on another expedition for more dragon eggs, or we go ahead with the hatching. I think it probably makes sense to try and get more eggs first before we do a hatching, but Aemon is 42. We do have the dragon pit, however, at Dragonstone, so if he does hatch a dragon and then dies, the dragon should go into the dragon pit rather than wandering, so we should be good. Okay, we're going to attend a grand wedding just to hit another Dragonlaw place on the way. So I'm going to skip through all of that, and then it's going to cost us a little bit of gold, but not too much. We should, by the time we get back, hopefully we'll have enough to fund the expedition to Old Valyria, and we'll have hit another Dragonlaw place, so we can try get some more dragon eggs before we do an attempt to dragon hatching. So, Lover's Pox and Nasty Surprise. As I slid between the sheets to join Casella, I was horrified to find oozing blisters on her most private parts. Did I do this to her? I think it's safe to say that we did do this to her. Oh, she gains rejected from the marriage bed. Or we continue to visit her bed, and she has gained the trait Lover's Pox. We may as well continue to visit her bed. The marital bed, but I am extremely sorry, Queen Casella, because it was 100% our fault that you've got the pox, my dear, and I'm very sorry about that. Okay, so the grand wedding's over. We managed to become closer to forming friendships with a couple of people, but nothing too exciting happened. We gained the trait Snooty, that's about it. And then we've been asked to promote a legend, which I'm going to accept because it will pay us 215 gold. So thank you very much. We need the gold. We're going to make our way back now. Dragon will search for it at once. Yeah, I think that we would. We obviously didn't. Oh, time's ticking on. What's this? Demand artifact. A lumbering came in. You're for something that should legitimately belong to me. Relinquish it at once. No, decline. Offer knight tutelage. Like for your hostage to become the squire of Morton Massey. Fine. Fine. I think we didn't actually set up our royal court, which is my bad. Yeah, I absolutely did not. So I've just been playing ages without any of the benefits. We obviously have the Iron Throne. Targaryen House Banner. Targaryen Dynasty Banner. I can't believe I've just done that. That's my bad. We'll put up a skull here. Can we have a big skull up here as well? Balerion's skull up there. I can't believe I've just gone all that time and didn't even realise. Moon Dancer. We're going to get so much more prestige now. If only I had known. Did we not? Okay. Okay, fine. Right, that's looking better. Excellent. I had that written down on my list. So basically, because I've got a couple of series that I'm recording for YouTube, and I'm also playing one. I've got one save single player that I'm playing, and then one multiplayer save that I'm playing with a friend. I've got so much on the go that at the end of recording each episode, I've started making a little list of things that I need to do, and that was on my list to look at the court artifacts and place them, and I still didn't do it. So I clearly haven't looked at my little list since I started recording. Okay, let's see. My acquaintance Cassian has been showing the signs of pregnancy for some time, and everyone thought that her husband Rhaegar was the father of the child. Now it has become clear that the real father to be is none other than Aegon. Oh, that's our brother. Yeah, our brother's up to his old tricks. His poor spouse will not be happy. Now everyone knows. Can we get him to... Can we invite him to our court? Yeah. Okay, does he bring his family with him? No, not the people that profess a special devotion towards their knights and their legends. I shall never leave a night unattended. Let's see. Yeah, join me. I'm not going to follow you anywhere, to be honest. So he is unlanded at our court. Is she coming? She's not. She? It's a he, sorry. Giri, I keep doing that. I keep confusing the Targaryen boys for Targaryen girls. Can we invite you to our court? We can. Excellent. Join us. And she is our court. Okay, excellent. We have more Targaryens in our court. This is what we want. We want to keep the Targaryens close to us. That's a good omen. Again, duck quack for 5 years. Stress gain. Yeah, let's take the good omen. And shortly after our brother joined us, he's had twins. So the twins are running strong in the Targaryen line at the minute, which is good. So Rhaegar and Miguel, that'll do. Okay, so our son, Rhaegar, has just given birth. Well, he's not given birth. Our daughter, Rhaena, who he's married to, has given birth to another son, who we've named Jaehaerys. And unfortunately, he is club-footed. I've also, though, realised that Rhaegar is in poor health. He's obviously a lunatic, which is not helping, and his stress is level 3. He's been plagued by hallucinations, so that's not helping matters. I thought that Rhaegar was going to be really interesting to play, but so I'm hoping he doesn't die before we get a chance to play as him. Okay, so we're finally back from our travels, and we have enough money to fund the expedition, so I think we're going to do that first before we try the egg hatching. So let's find somebody to do the trip for us. Okay, so we've not got the best options actually to send out. So it's saying that Stefan seems brave, he will not fail me. But he's delicate. He's only got 4 prowess and 6 martials, so I mean I don't really know what they need to have a higher success, but he doesn't sound like the best candidate. And we've got Sir Halton. He is a knight, he's a pilgrim, he is an experienced traveller, so maybe seems promising, send him to the smoking sea. Or Edwell has the skill to accomplish. He's a knight and a trained fighter. I think I'm going to send Sir Holt in because he's a knight and he is an experienced traveller. He has the highest prowess, I think, as well. Yeah, so I think Holton seems the best candidate. So let's see if he can bring us back something good. And we will specify that we'll pay the extra 200 gold and allow him to depart in search of some dragon eggs. So I wonder then, can we... So we have a white dragon egg. Let's have a look at are we best off skipping Rhaegar and giving it to one of his children? To Rhaegar, maybe? Because Rhaegar is in poor health. And I think children can bond better with... I might be making this up, but I think children have options to bond with the dragons. So I'm tempted to give it to Rhaegar, to be honest. I mean, Rhaegar won't be very happy about it, I don't think. But Rhaegar's next in line after Rhaegar, and if he dies, Rhaegar, which he could well do if he gets any more stress, then what to do. He's looking like he's got... What are we good at? We're better at stewardship than marshal, so we'll maybe put him on the stewardship. Education, because we are educating him at the moment ourselves. Unless, are we better off letting somebody else educate him, actually? Oops. We probably... Yeah, we'll remove ourselves as guardian. Affected our relationship a little bit, but that's alright. You'll understand why when you're a big boy. Right. She's got 24. Gisela, our caravan master. She's a prosperous seneschal. 24 stewardship, and she has 18 learning, so we'll let her educate him. That sounds like a plan. And I think... what I don't want to do is to have these dragons hatch and then... I mean, we're 43, we're alright, we're not in bad health. We're probably going to be okay, but then if he dies, that's going to be a waste, right? So I might just... Yeah, I'm going to give him the dragon egg. Did we give him the one we were holding? Don't tell me we've just lost. Okay. Okay, we've still got one. Thank God for that. Right. So now we only need a little bit more money. So I'm going to let some more time to cover. We need just a little bit more money to do this hatching. And we're going to try and do it in the... Joffrey has died. Yes. Okay, so now... What's happened now to... Crown lands? He's under King... Ooh, he's called Robert, is he? But we're not hostage. It's in declaring war on you because Joffrey Baratheon is our hostage. We'll decide what to do about that after. We'll let some time tick over. At the moment, we're focused on these eggs, so let's see. There's still more plots to kill at every opportunity. Who am I? I find Joffrey looking wistful and contemplative, gazing at the people below us. I approach my stand on his slumped shoulder and ask what weighs so heavy on his mind. Oh, uncle. I simply... Are we his actual uncle? No. More comfortable with the high Valyrian practices I picked up. I kind of wonder who am I, Baratheon or Targaryen? Of course I'm your uncle. You're a hostage. Begin questioning you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be your uncle. May have been born high Valyrian, but I can't deny that I no longer even know what that means. After King Aemon's tutelage, I feel high Valyrian through and through. So he is now high Valyrian. Do you know what? I am happy with that, actually. I am pleased with that. Okay, so we have the money and we can now... We can't host another dragon egg hatching for 10 years. Okay, let's just go for it. You will summon any maesters, dragon keepers, and other known scholars of dragon lore that are willing to assist you in the hatching of your dragon egg. Or you will summon warlocks, alchemists, and other... No, we'll go for knowledge, I think. We'll go for the dragon pit. The realm capital. Yeah, no, we'll go Dragonstone. Makes the most sense. So let's hire some experienced captains. We don't want to die on the way. That would completely ruin it. And oh, let's have a look here. So you'll use the life of an animal as a source of power for the hatching. Blood, you'll use the power of blood as a source of power. You'll be able to select the source of the blood when the time comes. Oh. Is that gonna be like... Are we gonna have to make a sacrifice of a Targaryen? You use simple source of heat. Housing and pomp placement. You'll perform the hatching ceremony with a catalyst befitting the occasion. With the large amount of resources and effort you put in ceremony, you'll heat the egg in a specially made housing with a grand procession. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start the hatching. Okay, preparations. I've sent out the missives to the greatest academic minds of the land to be summoned to Dragonstone in order to aid in my pursuit of hatching my dragon egg. Already I am receiving responses from maesters and those well studied in dragon lore. Many are sceptical, yet earnest in their curiosity in seeing a dragon egg hatch, while others are eager to put their knowledge to the test to bring forth a dragon into the world. Those honoured to help with such grand ventures are already on their way to Dragonstone. With plenty of knowledge and a little luck, we may yet succeed. I've set out from King's Landing towards the province of Dragonstone with the white dragon egg. I can feel the power radiating off it even now, brimming alongside my own excitement. Hopefully it will be a safe and uninterrupted journey with such precious cargo. With my head held high, I set off toward my destiny, onward to greatness. Okay. As I wander the tunnels of the Dragonmont, I struggle to comprehend the size of them. Dragons have nested here for centuries, and yet here I am. As I turn a corner, I enter what must be the hatcheries. I would have investigated further had I not tripped over a pile of scrolls. Upon closer inspection, I am slightly dismayed to find that most of them are unreadable. But one is, it details how the island's dragon keepers nurtured the eggs until they hatched. Keep note of this. Okay, so we should have decent dragon lore by now, right? I don't know how to see that, actually. Or how much dragon lore we know, but... Guest list, hang on. Can we alter this guest list now, or is it too late? Shit. I didn't want the entire Targaryens to join us. Can I remove people from the... Ah, shit. I think I should have... I think I could have edited the guest list before, but now I think it's too late. Who died? Our sister Rhaegar died? Why? And our wife is pregnant. Was killed in a storm at sea. Oh no, was she coming over here to join us and now she's dead? Did she have children? She did. Oh, that's actually sad. Okay. Anyhow. Anyway, moving on. My guests have arrived and the various academics assisting me have made their preparations. I must now decide who shall lead the ceremony and how it shall proceed from here. Okay, so why me? Of course, you'll be the ritual leader. Tomad is the most learned among us. Yes, Tomad is learning 28. What's mine? 11. Yeah, we're not. Bullen the Cannibal shall lead us with the Seven's blessing. But does it make sense that I'm the ritual leader? No, we've invited... Oh, I don't know. He's stuttering. We don't really want him leading the ceremony. We will lead it. Rhaegar, my daughter, is scheming against my stepson. Yeah, we're not going to accuse her. Okay, it's well known that Valyrians use blood magic to hatch their dragons. The learned gathering in the room debate how much, but all concur that a similar tribute is the most likely to be successful. The decision now is from whom the blood shall be drawn. No blood but my own shall suffice. We gain the trait wounded. Everyone shall open a vein. Every attendee. The thing is, we've invited our entire dynasty, so it's a bit of a risk. Casso cannot object. Casso, our prisoner. And second, no, it will be my blood. The source of power has been determined, and now we must determine how best to trigger its activation to spur the egg to life. The egg must be heated to a specific temperature to ensure the dragon within is born healthy and strong. With the large amount of resources and the appropriate fanfare put into the ceremony, I must now decide how to heat the egg in its specially designed receptacle. Fetch wood and kindle him. Hot coals. We must use the Dragonmon. You'll use the Volk. Yeah, that makes the most sense. The air is thick with anticipation. The people gathered, sharing spoken and unspoken excitement. The time has come to begin the ceremony. I stand before those gathered, the egg in my hands, and the knowledge of the ages at my back. The bowl is brought before me, my arm bared and ready. I bite my lip as I draw the blade down my skin, crimson spilling into the bowl. The great chamber of lava within the Dragonmon has been converted into a receptacle for the egg. With great ceremony and care, the egg is placed within, the molten rock bubbling and boiling around it. The bowl of blood is brought forth and lowered into the pool of lava with all appropriate care. All eyes are fixed on the egg, which seems to glow in the heat surrounding it. I cannot wait. Oh, no! Disaster. The egg shatters in the heat, the power within splitting it asunder and sending flaming shards of shell and viscera flying. The flying debris strikes those gathered and set both persons and places alight. My dreams of a new dragon has died in fire and blood. Duck and cover. Everyone is dead. We can now continue as King Rhaegar Targaryen. Okay, let's see. Till death do us part. Rhaena has been murdered. What on earth is going on? Murdered by who? How can a heart endure this kind of pain without breaking? It can't be possible. Yet here I am, my heart beating on. Whilst yours has gone quiet. Oh, Rhaena, my sunshine, life will not be the same without you. At least the memories remain. Rhaena was killed by King Aemon. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, my God. We just killed her in the dragon. Yeah, of course. Was killed in... It was an accident, though. I was killed in an accident during the hatching ceremony. At least the memories remain. I'm sat at my table about to break my fast, but all hunger has left me. Something feels amiss, and I know this to be true when I see my caravan master Gisela somberly approaching. My king, a messenger, arrived in the night bearing grievous news. I'm afraid your father, King Aemon, was killed in an accident during the hatching ceremony. He was in Dragonstone when he perished. My sincere condolences. Oh shit, if he wasn't, oh shit. Oh, everyone's died. Ah, bloody hell. Okay, so we do have our son. He is badly burned. Can that be fixed? Or... Right, let's see what position we're in here now. That failed horrifically. I kind of don't... I know that I could go back a save, but I kind of don't want to. Kind of want to see this through. So all of our siblings died apart from our half sibling Janera, who is sickly. Oh, the twins died. Okay, let's see what we do with this situation now. Baela is still alive. Aemon died, but Baela, her daughter, lives. So there's still some Targaryens left. Casella is pregnant, so she will have our father's child. So there'll be another Targaryen there. Does our son still have his egg? He does. Okay, that's a real shame. We are going to go stick to intrigue. Ability, attraction, intimidation. We're going to need a new wife. We need some more children, so let's go for that one for now. Find ourselves a new wife. I want to be having some children, like, ASAP in case we die. Okay, and we're going to try and marry ourselves to Jaehaera Velaryon because she's High Valyrian. She's got an inheritable trait. 13, so we'll soon be able to start hopefully trying to have children with us. We're going to send that proposal. And our council is pretty much... Oh my god, what happened to all of Jon's children? Did they all die? How could I find them? Let's see. Jon and Jarrett both died, but Gage and Theo live. Okay. Fine. I do feel massively disappointed that that went tits up, but I like to let these stories play out how they're meant to play out. And I already went back on a save when I played as Rhaegar and it all went tits up, and I don't want to keep doing that. I want the story to stay authentic. If I mess up, then I mess up, and that's how the story's gone. And the Targaryens might never see dragons again under my care. But I want to let the story just play as it plays, and we'll roll the dice and see what happens. So we're going to continue as Rhaegar. We're not going back a save. We're not going to try and cheat the system. It's absolutely fine if other people do that, and I'm sorry if you feel disappointed that that's my decision, but we're going to just roll with the punches and see what happens. I will keep going a little bit longer because I am interested to see what happens with Rhaegar and if his son can do anything with the egg that he's gotten. But yeah, for now, unfortunately, the Targaryens have had their fingers burnt, and it'll take some time to rebuild from that dragon hatching. So, despite the disappointment, I hope you've enjoyed the episode nonetheless. I've enjoyed it, even though we didn't get 100% what we wanted out of this episode. But yeah, I hope to still see you in the next one. Take care, guys.